For National Waffle Iron Day, Ghost Toast Kitchen is going to bring you a compilation of our best waffle iron videos, plus an easy 3-step program for how you can make any sandwich into a waffle iron sandwich. It's real simple. You spray the waffle iron with something so it doesn't stick. This can be butter flavored, this can be just canola oil. It doesn't matter. You need to spray it though. That'll make sure that your bread doesn't stick and that it comes out crunchy. Then we're going to put on your toppings. As you can see right here, we're putting on toppings for this cheeseburger quesadilla. In this case, it's the meat, it's the pickles, it's going to be some cheese. And then of course, after you do that, you need to top it with another piece of bread and cook it. That's right. What good's a waffle iron if you're not using it? Right? So the beauty about waffle irons is that they cook from both sides. That means everything goes faster. What takes you 20 minutes on a regular pan may only take you 5 in a waffle iron. Is that a hard, fast rule? No, it's not. But it is a rule of thumb. So, anyway, so back to this hamburger quesadilla we're making here. You know, we made this cheeseburger quesadilla. Actually, bacon cheeseburger quesadilla. We actually got hate mail for this thing. Somebody actually wrote us and said they hate us for making this. Well, because to them, a quesadilla was simply tortillas and cheese. No imagination whatsoever. Apparently, we were insulting them somehow. But anyway, doesn't stop it from tasting good. So, we make this one. It's like a little cheeseburger, but it's much, much faster. Okay, so serve this thing up however you like. Add some ketchup, add some mustard. You know, it's basically a cheeseburger. All right, on to the next one. A grilled cheese sandwich. Always a perennial classic. You know, you want something that goes with soup, tomato soup especially, grilled cheese. Of course, you start with a piece of bread. We're using really thin bread here. And because, well, yep, I ran out of cheese trying to make these videos. I was down to my last piece. So we folded it up, made sure it fit well in there. Turned out just fine. We did have a few user requests asking that we use more cheese. I can't blame them. I love cheese too. But it still cooked up just fine. And in this one, you can really see the crisp and the color on the sandwich. Of course, we served ours here with some chili. All right, in that same vein, the pimento cheese sandwich. Yeah, it's just same idea as a cheese sandwich, but with pimento cheese. If you don't know what pimento cheese is, I'm sorry. You're missing something special. But there you go. You know, you make it just like the cheese sandwich, except you spread it on, put it on your waffle maker, squish that bad boy down, and let it go for a few minutes. There we go. And then, voila, or voila, grilled pimento cheese. All right, next one up, the pulled pork barbecue. Now, if you've got some leftover pork from when you went to the barbecue place the other night, brisket, doesn't matter, chicken, works just as well. Put it on here, make sure that that's in there, put some cheese on it. I actually cut up a cheese stick to do this. And then use the barbecue sauce packets that you have left over from dinner. I mean, let's face it, they give you 1,000 of them, or at least my place does, and I end up throwing half of them away. Why? Because if I don't, they'll sit in my cabinet till they turn strange colors. So there we go. Use it up. Use some of your pulled pork, your pulled chicken, your brisket, cheese if you want it. I'm not saying you have to. It's optional. And some barbecue sauce, and there you go. Fry that bad boy up. Hey, like I got my fingernails done there for this one. Cut them nice and short. All right. This one is particularly juicy too. But that barbecue sauce actually will kind of crunch up. You know, there's sugar in barbecue sauce, so it adds an extra layer there. And of course, what are we going to do? We're going to serve it with more barbecue sauce. But waffle makers aren't just for waffles, and they're not just for quesadillas or sandwiches. We're going to make an omelet with this one. Yep, I beat an egg, then I threw some shredded potatoes on there, some sausage crumbles. Of course, it's getting a little full for the waffle maker at this point. We are using a mini. Then what's an omelet without cheese? Gotta have the cheese. Brush that thing down. Didn't really want to push too hard on it. I was already having problems with the egg coming out. And yeah, the cheese stuck a little bit to the top, but flavor-wise, came out great. Yep, look at that fork trying to get that thing off of there. That egg is not undercooked. It is perfectly done in just a couple minutes, faster than anything we could do with a pan. You know what? Put this thing on a bagel, put it on a piece of toast, 2 pieces of toast, and you have yourself a breakfast sandwich for the ages. Okay, so, and you know, waffle makers are not just for sandwiches, they're not just for proteins, they're for your vegetables too, and we're making this as a zucchini fritter. Yeah, there's a whole lot that goes into this, and with any of these, you'll probably see little info boxes up in the corner of the video. It's because we've got videos for every one of these recipes I'm showing you. If you want to see this zucchini fritter and how I made it, just click the box. It comes out great. It's nice. It's a great side to any meal. And then of course, we've got our vegetables, we've got our proteins, we've got our sandwiches, we've got our quesadillas, we've got to have dessert. So how about a chocolate waffle? Yep, that's right, chocolate waffle. Anybody got an idea what we're going to do with this? Yeah, chocolate waffle, it means ice cream. That's right. So after we make our waffle here, and looks like we dragged some of the waffle mix off the side of it, there you go. One nice, soft chocolate waffle. We actually make 2 of them, but for the interest of time, you know, why show it twice? There you go. To that waffle, we're going to add our vanilla ice cream. Just put a scoop in there, squish it down, and then we're going to put that waffle back on top. And what do you need once you have waffle and ice cream? More ice cream. And while we build this masterpiece, let me invite you to like and subscribe and share. Always get notified whenever we put out a new video. You never know when we're going to release another video with more caramel on top. That caramel just kind of blobbed out. Yeah, there it is. There's another blob. You know what? It may not look pretty, but it tastes fantastic. Throw on some sprinkles and some nuts. You know, let's get weird. Let's not use peanuts. We use macadamia nuts. Why? Because that's what I had on hand. That's the beauty of cooking. Use what you got. Anyway, this is Ghost Host Kitchen. Hope you enjoyed this video. We will see you next time.